Let's round out our Zodiac for Dummies series with Sagittarius. Hey, all you Sagittarius out there, anybody who wants to know about Sagittarius, which is such a cool sign. Sagittarius, I don't have a plethora of Sagittarius in my life, but I have had some really long-lasting Sagittarius relationships. I'm going to call them relationships because I'm really careful about who I call a friend. And to me, a friend is somebody, like I tell my deepest, darkest personal business to, or as close as I'm going to get, because I'm a Cancer, so I'm not going to tell you but so much until I'm ready, if I ever am. But Sagittarius is, I would call him a very close acquaintance of mine. I would possibly even call him a friend, because if there is something about the Cancer and Sagittarius, and I don't know if this is just specifically me, but there's something about the Cancer and Sagittarius where they're just drawn to each other. And I'm also talking about Sagittarius females. I don't have a lot of relationships with Sagittarius males. As a matter of fact, I can't name one male offhand who I've ever really dealt with in any kind of relationship, business, or personal level that was a Sagittarius. But I have had several Sagittarius women in my life. Sagittarius, they are a fire sign like Leo and Aries, which makes a lot of sense because I get along with Leo like brothers and sisters, like sisters and sisters. And Aries, I haven't had a whole lot of Aries in my life, but the ones I have met, we get along, you know, just some differences. I think they're a little bit more stern and a lot more fiery with their fire energy. But Aries that I've watched from a distance, I do admire, I do dig Aries. Never had an issue with Aries, just haven't had a lot of close relationships. So they're the air signs. They are the last of the air signs. As you know, the zodiac starts with Aries. When you're really going by the zodiac wheel, it starts with Aries. They're the first fire sign. The second is Leo. The third is Sagittarius. So Sagittarians, they are the sign of like real knowledge. Gemini are the thinkers of the zodiac. Gemini like information. So it's almost like, think of it as a computer. A computer is not original thought. A computer is data. A computer stores and holds data, and when you ask it for data, it'll bring you information. That's how you want to think of Gemini, a plethora of data. Sagittarius, and I think this is why Sagittarius and I really do have a bond. Like, I met a Sagittarius at work on a job in 2001. I still talk to that Sagittarius to this day. And it's not, I mean, we follow each other from job to job. I mean, it's like we back like we never left. We could not talk for years. I could have not seen her for years. We don't hang out on like a weekend go out level. But when I talk to this Sagittarius, it's like we're back like we never left. She always, even though they do some things sometimes where I'm like, oh, that's really irky, I always have a place for her in my world, in my heart, because I really have a respect and a love for Sagittarius. Wonderful, wonderful women, wonderful people. The Sagittarius, they're the sign of knowledge. Knowledge is really knowing. Knowledge is doing the research. It's not surface. And I think that's why we get along so well, because Sagittarius gets Cancer humor. Cancer humor, my humor can be very cynical. I usually say things without thinking, and I say them like in my own way. Like, I'm a person who kind of uses ebonics because I don't believe there's any structure